guys? It's your girl Arsharae, and I'm back with another video. This is the Have and Have Not Season 7 Episode 1. Now, this is going to be different for me, and the reason why this is going to be different for me because I've done like all reality and I haven't really done any drama or scripted television, but reality television and scripted television is kind of the same because they like to say that these reality TV shows are scripted, which I believe they are. So it's kind of the same. Let's see how it works out for me. All right, so this episode starts out with Wyatt apparently trying to kill his parents, and no, I'm wrong. He already shot his parents, and they they shot him, and I thought that Wyatt was dead. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of you thought Wyatt was dead, but he wasn't dead. They shot him, I guess, like with one of those guns that have like bean bags in it or whatever, and it just like knocked him out, but he wasn't dead. And he said, he keeps saying, like, the guy's asking him what happened, he keeps saying, I shot them. Well, he didn't say I shot them, he just was saying like he did it. And then he admits to shooting his sister. And his sister died, like, I think maybe 2 seasons ago. And he said that he shot his sister. Like, he didn't admit to the cop that he shot his parents just yet, but he did say he shot his sister. And I was like, interesting. Because they made it seem like that this girl killed herself. But apparently, she didn't kill herself, and it was her brother. But we'll see what happens with that. Like, he is completely out of his mind, and he's just proud of himself that he has possibly killed his parents, because even though they say they're dead, I'm not quite positive that they're dead, because Tyler Perry and his surprises or whatever. But he's like he's like who's got the last laugh now, bitches? And I'm just like, really, Wyatt? Like, he's completely out of his mind. I wonder, like, I know he was going through withdrawals, and I stopped watching it, so I didn't know that he had actually shot them. So I'm wondering if he, like, is high on something, or if he found something in the house, or some kind of way he got a hold of some drugs. So the police are clearing the house, and it looks like he really killed his parents. It looks like I'm sorry, I have something stuck over here. It looks like he really did kill his parents. Like, they're saying, oh, we have a body here, we have a body there, and they're not moving. But like I said, Tyler Perry always likes to surprise us, so we don't know if they're really dead or not. So, but we'll see. Um, Veronica, Veronica, Veronica. Veronica's like the type of person that you hate to love her, but you love to hate her type thing. If that makes sense. Like, you don't like her, but you love her, and but at the same time you hate her. She's just evil. She returns home, and she's acting like her same old psychotic self, and she just thinks she has done it. Like, she's acting like she a widow, a saddened widow, and a saddened, like, she just lost her husband and her son. But of course, we find out that they are not dead. And Veronica, she's just cold blooded, and she doesn't care. And she doesn't care who gets in her way. She doesn't care who she kills. She just does not care. And you just have to, like, kind of take her for what she is. But the guy calls her, and I don't know his name. So I don't know his name, so I'm not going to act like I know his name. The guy who she hired to kill her husband and son called her, and he was telling her that things didn't go exactly as they planned. And she was like, what does that have to do with her? Da 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 da. And then he was basically like, get your ass down here to this hospital now. And she was like, who do you think you're talking to? And he hung up on her ass, and she got her ass up and got her stuff together and went to the hospital. So I guess she kind of met her match, with this guy, because she got to that hospital like he told her to. um Y'all, they cut to the scene with David and Jeffrey, and I just had to laugh. Like, I know this is supposed to be a serious moment because they almost just died, but the way that um David is holding those guns, I'm like, it's just funny. Like, bro, you are not a gangster. You might try to act like a gangster, but you are not a gangster, okay? Like, the way he was holding those guns, it was just funny to me. Um, So like David, he said like he's ready to go after her, but Jeffrey is trying to convince him not to go after her. He's saying let's just run, and his dad is like, no, we're not gonna run from her. We're gonna face her head on. So not sure how that's gonna work out, but it's not gonna turn out good. He said it was okay if Veronica had came after him, but since she came after their son, it was a problem. So he's ready to get revenge on Veronica for trying to kill their son. And like I said, Veronica's just cold hearted. She don't care who she kills. She don't care who gets in her way. She's gonna get what she wants, and it doesn't matter. She just does not care. That's just the type of person that she is. Um, excuse me. The way the president elect Charles is talking about Candace on TV, I'm like, damn, man, like you just gonna air her out like that? You just gonna let her just take the fall for everything when you're the one who made Landon clean her up, and nobody was supposed to find anything on her, but when they do find something on her, you're just gonna kick her to the curb? Like, that, what's more important to you, being elected president or being in love with the person that you say you wanted to be with? Like, I just think that's messed up. But so, like, she's watching it. Her mom comes in and she's like, Candace, why are you watching this? She turns it off. They start talking. And let me just say, I love the relationship that Candace and her mom are building. I'm glad that um Tyler Perry started to take this direction with Candace trying to turn her life around, and her building a relationship with her mother. Every girl needs her mom. Every girl needs her mom, and y'all know how I feel about mother-daughter relationships because I love my mother. But it's just, I love it. I just love it. And I ain't gonna lie, I kind of got bored watching this part of the show with their conversation or whatever, but I understood where he was trying to go with that. Like, he's trying to help everybody understand their relationship and what's going on with them, and he's trying to build upon that. And I like that. But it's a nice conversation. And then Candace asks about her father, and but she also asked her mom, how does she live like this? And Hannah's like, what do you mean? And she said, how do you live without having all the extra things, basically? And she just said the Lord always provides for her. And then Candace asked her about her dad, and she said that she told Candace that Candace could reach out to her dad if she wanted to, but she didn't want anything to do with the guy. And let's remember, she was falling in love with this guy until she saw his tattoo and realized that this was the guy who raped her when she was younger, and how she ended up pregnant with Candace. But Candace says she'll think about it, um, but I think she wants to get to know him. So we go back to the president elect, and I guess his act was all for TV because now he's sitting there with the phone in his hand, ready to call Candace. And I'm like, bro, what you want here? Make up your mind. Like, it's like, you want your career or you want your woman. It's like, which one do you want? So basically, because since all of this came out, Landon shows up to talk to Charles, but Oliver, the new guy, is just not with it. He's like, no, you're not talking to him, and Landon all but threatened him to let him talk to him. So he got through. He was talking to him, whatever. And the conversation just was weird. He was talking to him. or whatever, and the interaction that they were having, it was weird to me. And then Charles kind of comes on to Landon, and I'm like, bro, what's going on right here? What's going on right now? But he basically wasn't really trying to come on to him. He was trying to get him to admit that he put Candace in this situation, or let the story be ran about Candace. He didn't kill the story because he wants Charles all to himself. And Landon wouldn't admit it, but I think that's what happened. He just was trying to get rid of Candace. And so he basically told Landon, listen, my focus is going to be my presidency and destroying you. And you better be afraid and you better watch out. So he basically just threatened the hell out of Landon and was like, you better watch your back because I'm coming for you. And that means he really wants Candace. Really wants Candace because he just told Landon he better get his life and he better watch out. um, Justin, and then when Landon gets ready to leave, he threatens Oliver. And I'm like, bro, Oliver ain't really had nothing to do with that. That was your fault. But anyways, so Justin is in the hospital, and this is tell you I stopped watching. And I'm really bad at this because I'll be watching shows, then I'll just stop watching TV altogether and just start reading. I did this with the other show that I was reviewing. I stopped watching. And now I'm getting back into it for the sake of these videos. Excuse me. So Justin is in the hospital, and he's calling for a nurse, and Madison is his nurse, ironically. And he's just basically begging Madison to give him pain medicine, and Madison is telling him, no, I can't give you pain medicine. But Justin is saying, yes, I need pain medicine because I want to die. And so Madison was like, you don't want to die. And he was like, yes, I do. And they were going back and forth about it. And then he just was like, you know what, I'm going to get you help. So Madison decides to ask for a psych evaluation for Justin. They should have been got him a psych evaluation. Dude is crazy. Y'all should knew that from the stuff that he did. Like, messed up Madison car, beat up Madison, damn near tried to kill Jeffrey. We already know that he crazy. We don't even need a psych evaluation to know that he's crazy. And Madison's actually feeling sorry for Justin. And that just goes to show the type of person that Madison is, that he's a sweet, kind hearted person, that he actually feels sorry for Justin. Then Veronica shows up, and Veronica is so damn rude. And she's just making these Veronica, making these snide remarks to to Madison, and making a snide remarks to the girl that's at the nursing station with him. But it's just, Veronica just makes the show, right? That's what it is. So this dude, like I said, I don't know his name, the dude that Veronica hired to kill Jeffrey and David, he walks up to her, and they walk off the talk, and he basically wants her to pay for the funeral, not the whole, but yeah, he wants her to pay for the funerals of his two friends that died, trying to help her. And she's like, what do I look like she just was just rude about the whole situation. We know how Veronica is if you watch the show. So he was like, she was like, well, I could probably get a 2-for-1 deal on a casket. I'll pay for one casket and I get the other one for free if you do this for me. And they walk into Justin's room. So basically what I'm gathering from this, inferring from this, is that she wants the guy to kill Justin. And if he kills Justin, then she'll pay for only the caskets of the two people that died trying to help her. And I'm like, that's crazy. Excuse me. I'm like, that's crazy. Like, they already did something for you. They died for you. And now you want this man to kill someone in the hospital just to get you to pay for the caskets for the funeral? And you're not even going to pay for the whole funeral? Like, Veronica is just a mess to me. And let me just say this. For someone who was ready to die, who kept asking for pain medicine, saying they want to die, he was begging for his life when Veronica and that dude walked up in that room. So, Justin, how really are you ready to die? Are you really ready to die, Justin? Are you really ready to die? Or are you just saying that you're ready to die because you were begging for your life. So Benny gets a call from Mitch, and Mitch tells him that he wants him to go out. I don't think this is a good idea. I really don't. But Benny agrees to go out. And Veronica sees Celine, and she starts harassing Celine, and she tells Celine that Celine should try to get money from Jim, since she has two of Jim's kids. And I thought she only had one, but who knows? Veronica says she has two, and Veronica tells her, if you don't want to be working these graveyard shifts, if you want some money, come see me at my house, and I can help you take Jim for everything he got, basically. And then this episode ends with Candace and Benny watching the news and finding out that someone at the Choir's house is dead, but they're not saying who. And I just don't think it's Jim, because they rolled him out on a gurney, and they had a bag, the bags that they use for CPR or try to give people breaths. They had one of those over his face, so I'm thinking it's probably Catherine, or I could be wrong. Maybe they just put the coroner's van there to throw everyone off. Who knows? But yeah, that is the end of this review for me. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And remember that if no one else tells you that they love you, Arsharae loves you. Bye. I'll see you guys in the next video.